look at it. I'm going to ask the sister-in-law to go and do a Zoom meeting from the house.
Yeah.
And Sue and myself will watch it and see what we think. It's a nice part of the world. Castle Eden, do you know it?
Yeah.
It's in Castle Eden, which is my neck of the. It's where I'm from, that neck of the woods anyway. So.
Oh well, that's good. I think we're just. Excuse me. Yes, we are live. Hello, welcome to the Let's Get Carried Away show.
Just in case
your sound's gone off there, Rob.
I didn't say that. That was the Beastie Boy on the floor.
Oh, the Beastie Boy, absolutely. Oh dear me. I'm just texting Gav as well. Good evening, David Joblin. You all right? Just because Gav was wanting to come on, so I'm just texting him the link.
Yeah. And good evening, David. It's Rob here.
So I'm pleased to found the problem with the wife anyway.
Yeah. Not good for the missus though. I mean, kidney stones it's not a nice thing.
Well, she's lost a lot of weight. She's been on this like Manjaro. Hello, Stephen. Jab, and she's lost about a good 6 stone, and they reckon you've got a higher chance of getting a kidney stone if you lose a lot of weight, apparently.
Yeah.
But I'm pleased. It sounds daft. It is just that, because I mean, I didn't want it to be anything nasty like an appendix, because they can be nasty if they burst.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, peritonitis and all sorts of crap when appendices go and things like that.
I know. Just got a message from Malta. He's going to be 5 minutes.
Yeah, he said he was getting his tea, because I think he's been at work all day. Is Kev joining us tonight?
Kev's joining us. Yes,
excellent.
He is.
Excellent. That was a lovely gesture from the club yesterday.
I'm pleased. It sounds daft. It is just that, because I mean, I didn't want it to be anything nasty. Like
brilliant. And I saw the picture that Kev posted of the scoreboard at the stadium. Let's get carried away.
Well, I've just been told I sound really high pitched on the microphone.
Yeah, not particularly. So mind just saying that I'm listening to you on Zoom, not on.
And I don't know why. That's never ever.
With me a sec. I'll just put the audio on.
That has never happened before.
It's a bit crackly still. I wouldn't. Oh, you do actually. Mind just saying that I'm listening to you on Zoom. Yeah, you were coming across quite high pitched. Sound as though you've been snorting helium, mate.
Feel like it after the day I've had. Hold on. I've never in my life experienced that. Hold on a second. I wonder if it's because I've got 2 microphones on. Hold on. Oh dear me, there's always something, isn't there? Hold on a second.
Sounds as though you've speeded up a little bit. Good day.
All right, aye. All right, Stu. All right, Rob.
Evening, Malta. How are you?
Good. I was just having my tea. All I heard was squawk, squawk, squawk. No, you sound fine to me.
Yeah, on Zoom it comes across absolutely fine, Malta, but on YouTube it sounds like he's been sucking a balloon full of helium.
There you go. Ian Brown saying it sounds better like that. Don't fix
it. Yeah, to answer Steve Taylor's comment there. Yes, I have tried that with a helium balloon. Unfortunately, it was a rather large helium balloon, and it took about an hour and a half for my voice to get back to normal.
So how we're all doing this lovely Monday evening? Oh, so that's where our last was saying that you were in A&E. Uh-huh.
You've gone on mute on YouTube, Stu, for some reason. Yeah. See your lips moving, but can't hear anything.
Right, I'll try that. Let's see that again. We'll just have to trial and error. Oh, dear me. So just chat away, lads, and people will...
Yeah.
Well, I was at the match on Saturday, just while the cabbie is resolving his sound issues.
Yeah.
Again, great game. Great build-up. Met a load of Villa fans before. Got some pictures. They wanted pictures with me, obviously. Me.
I think I've sorted it, by the way. Oh, for God's sake, sod off adverts. I shouldn't say that because they do help me channel. Yeah, carry on. Carry on. Just ignore me.
Yes, that's what keeps me.
Carry on. Just ignore.
That's what keeps me.
So we're now getting no sound everywhere. What is going on? There's bugs, isn't there? It's just been one of them Mondays, so I just like go to bed and say sod the day. Carry on. Just ignore.
That's what keeps me.
So we're now getting no sound everywhere. What is going on? There's bugs, isn't there? Can you guys hear us all right?
We can hear you.
Yep.
Aye, that's it. We're back on. It's been one of them Mondays, so I just like go to bed.
It's quite funny actually, Stu, because you were high pitched on
Carry on. Just ignore
YouTube, but not on Zoom. But you're now high pitched on Zoom.
Well,
but I don't know. It might not be working.
That's what keeps me.
Well, I've seen some weird things in my lifetime, but that's a first.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
It bloody ain't.
Right. So, can you hear us, Colin? I am talking.
Yes, I think we can hear everybody now.
Yeah. Malta and the MACKEMs would be a great name for a show. Hey,
yep.
Watch it. Yeah, you never know. There could be a cabbie spin-off. Malta and the MACKEMs. If they fixed, they said they were going to fix the 4G, 5G in the ground. They were going to fix the Wi-Fi. They fixed bloody nothing. Still no signal inside the ground. The only time I've ever been able to get onto the Wi-Fi inside the stadium was when Riggy scored his first goal in the League Cup a couple of seasons ago. Yeah. When we just had the East Stand open and there was like me, our kid, a few people and a dog there, and the Wi-Fi worked fine. That was it, the one and only time. So all this, this press release that they put out that they sorted out the Wi-Fi and that, mate, not in North Stand U31. If anybody from the club is listening or bothered.
Yeah.
I am listening, guys. I'm just trying to adjust my settings here at my end.
So what did you think of Isidor's goal, Rob?
It was a good goal, and the layoff by Xhaka was absolutely brilliant. It was such a well placed header.
It was. I don't know if you saw, but on the Premier League, he won assist of the weekend.
Yeah,
Xhaka did.
Yeah, and it was just the weighting of it and the pace of it was absolutely perfect. And all Isidor had to do was step forward and hit it.
Oh yeah.
And the defenders around him, including Mings, were just totally flummoxed.
They were, and it was you know it was good to see. I mean, again, you know, this is game 5 of our 38 game season. We've got 33 cup finals left to go.
Yep.
Regis Lebris again, tactical masterclass.
Yeah.
Right. Tactical masterclass. It was. He had a plan. What he was doing. He surprised people by putting Riggy in, right? But actually, Riggy deserves to be in. The performances he's put in so far, he deserved to start. I was really happy to see him start as well. I think it just showed. It wasn't petulance. People were saying it was petulance. He kicked that water bottle. You know what it was? I think it was more frustration and anger at Ronaldo for getting him sent off on his Premier League starting debut when he was thinking, this is the day I play 90 minutes and really become a proper full Premier League player. Riggy, if you're listening, if you're watching, you're already a Premier League player. You know, don't worry about it. Your chance will come again. Ronaldo's out for 3 games now.
Yeah. Problem is, Riggy doesn't play in that position, does he?
No. I know. But so Stephen on the comments, who do we put in at left back? Well, I mean, the first name that comes to mind is what do you call it? Is Dennis Serkin. But actually, I think now we'll go for that Dutch lad. What's he called?
Mouthful of consonants and vowels.
Masuragu. Oh, actually,
no.
So we've got Arthur Masuragu.
Yeah, he can play. He can play
there,
left
right?
back.
And then you've got the other one, the Dutch guy. He can play out left back as well.
Gertrude.
There you go. Gertrude, right? So we've got 2 players to come in at left back. But yeah, Arthur, it's a good old traditional name. Yeah, my vote goes with Arthur as well, D Hall.
Yeah. You could get was it one of the guys who's playing, I forgot his name, plays in central defender, can play left back as well.
Well, you know, Alderete and McKaylee have both played as left back and right back. Well.
McKaylee can play as a left back, and he's more of a natural left back as well.
Yeah. So McKaylee might get it and get Ballard back in the centre defence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or he could trick what all, and he could go 3-5-2, right, and put Mr. Brobby on with Isidor up front.
Yeah, because I reckon. Well, Brobby's he's tagged as being able to hold the ball up. So
he did. He had a decent game.
Yeah.
I didn't speak.
Sorry, Cabby, we shouldn't laugh, but we will.
Somebody must have played a trick on us. Like I say, all the years I've never known this, and
yeah, it's really weird because it wasn't like this to start with.
Was it not?
No. Cabby was on Zoom. He was fine, but on YouTube it was high pitched. But now it's high pitched on Zoom as well. As if somebody speeded you up, Cabby. You're on 1.5 speed or something like that.
I've no idea, and I promise you, I don't sound like this now. But I might actually get extra viewers in.
So, Cabby, I want you to say, "How now, brown cow?"
No, had a wear and man.
Oh, you could say that as well.
God, it's going to be called the Chipmunk Show or something like that. I don't bloody know.
What do you call it? Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Yeah, Malta and the Chipmunks.
Aye. Yeah. Right, okay. So Ian's saying, Cabby, for your dignity and pride, keep your mouth shut. Right? Dougie, welcome to the Chipmunks. Right? 352. That's exactly what I'm saying, Kingfisher. 352.
Yeah.
D Hall says, Cabby, are your pants too tight tonight?
It's like someone's played a trick on us and they've installed someone on my PC or something.
Yeah, he's one for you, Cabby. Just remember, mate.
New PC, man.
There's a word which is on my T-shirt. I don't know whether you can read that.
Dillygaff.
Dillygaff. Does it look like I give a?
All right. That's what Dillygaff means. Munchkin Cabby. Oh, has anybody got the soundtrack from Wizard of Oz? You know how you vape? You need to get Cabby a little lollipop.
Right, I'll tell you what, though, it's going to be interesting. I mean, who gives a damn what I sound like? How? You shouldn't be laughing in there, that chat. It's a serious show. Let's get carried away, man.
Even Bounty's laughing at you, Cabby.
Just had a message from Kev. He says he can't make it. He's having an absolute nightmare getting home, and Gav can't make it either because he's working late, which is absolutely fine. We all have these commitments.
Yeah.
Janet, that's right. Very proud of the 10. You know what it is? You know, after we went down to 10 men, right? It didn't look like the way Regis set us up. Didn't look like we were a man down.
Yeah.
On the 50th minute, which was Big Davey's applause, we almost scored.
Yeah, right? that was unlucky. That was one hell of a header.
Oh, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I mean, you know, I can't think from years gone by of where at any set piece now, at any corner, I just think, you know what, we could do something off this. Can remember we went through that stupid run where we went like 900 seasons without scoring from a corner.
Yep.
And it was
last season was a good one.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it was either Nick Barnes or Benno said it in one of the games, and then we scored from the corner. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you know, we've got big, strong lads who are good in the air. Right? I just saw the comments. Cabby, we've had a request. Can you sing "How Deep Is My Love"?
Oh, night fever would be a good one. That's quite
right. Night fever. We don't have to do it. There we go.
Yeah. There you go. That was just for you, Dougie.
I'm saying no to the night that I'm just shutting up. That's me done.
Right. Well, it was a great result, and you know what it is? I think if that game had went on maybe 5 or 10 minutes more, I think we would have won that. You know.
Yeah.
Because again, everybody stayed back. Everybody stayed till the end. You know, there was very few people leaving, which was again this.
Oh, that's unfortunate. The way that's frozen, it looks as though Malta's blown everybody a kiss.
Has it frozen? Has it?
Yeah, Malta has. Yeah.
The era way through the game. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's when he threw the games for the pre-season to get up. So,
yeah,
you know, we make the stadium like the fortress, right? And I just think, really, Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea are probably the only teams who will come to Sunderland and think, we can win there. We can win there. We can win anywhere, right? I think they're the only 4 clubs who will be thinking that. Yeah. I doubt the Mags side will be thinking that. You know,
no, I think the Mags will be worried.
There will be. There will be.
Because they're firing a load of blanks at the moment.
3-0 nils.
Yeah, I know it's 3 points, but come on, score some goals. You spent, what was it, £67 million on Jerry Bill?
On Voldemort. And then and the other guy as well. So they've spent 120 odd on a couple of strikers.
Who won't?
Well, they did have the Saudi tax on top of that.
Ah, yes, that's very true. That's very true.
So, Cabby, I'm going to ask you a technical question.
I'm saying out.
Is this the first time you're using the new PC?
It is, but I've done. We did it live on Sunday, and it wasn't like this.
No, it was
all
fine.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. All right then. Fair enough.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just beat with it. I've never experienced this before. Like I said, I don't know. I'm beat. Just dumb.
Yeah.
We shouldn't laugh. We shouldn't laugh.
Just laugh away. It's just like freaking. There's no back and day.
We'll laugh away.
The chat's entertaining though, Cabby.
Shouldn't be laughing either.
Right, okay. So for everybody in the comments, give us your man of the match for Sunday. Rob, who do you think? Who was your man of the match?
I think for me, it was probably McKaylee. He was immense.
Testing. McKaylee was absolutely class, wasn't he? He was absolutely red hot. Like he covered every blade of grass on that pitch. Like.
Yeah, I'd say McKaylee as well. I think McKaylee and Alderete, they're just like me and our kid is like McKaylee's just, oh my god, how was that player ended up at Sunderland?
Yeah,
and they're all just looking better and better. Siddiqui, you know what it is? Siddiqui was a good shout there, Steve. To be honest, again, every player who finished the game was an 8 or over.
Yeah.
Every player was an 8 or over. I'd give McKaylee a 9. I'd give Isidor a 9 for his goal. And I'd give Xhaka a 9 for, again, Marsh. To be honest, Xhaka has just been playing great. I think Burnley aside, and again, Burnley, not many teams are going to go to Burnley and pick up 3 points.
No.
Right?
No.
And I mean, Liverpool beat them in 95th minute with a penalty, right?
Yeah.
Burnley, it's a tight ground. It's got a in-your-face atmosphere, just like the stadium has, right? And again, you've got to think there's a lot of new players into the Premier League who've not maybe had the level of furiousness and the crowd, and everything that we do. It's just like it's great. So Xhaka again, solid. To be honest, I could easily just put Xhaka as man of the match, for the whole season. Player of the season for us. But right now, my player of the season, if I was to pick right now, or if we did a half-term, well, it's not a half-term report. It's a end of August, not even end of September. It's an early season report. Isidor's my player.
Yeah, 3 goals.
3 goals in 3 home games.
Yeah. I think Robin Roofs deserves a mention as well.
Oh, yeah, the roof.
That ball swerved horrendously on Sunday, and I don't think there's actually many keepers in the Premier League would have stopped that, because it was hit with some venom, and it was all over the place. It was moving in the air. So,
right, we've lost Rob on what do you call it? We've lost Rob's audio.
Oh, have we?
We've got Cabby. Cabby, can you hear me?
I can hear you absolutely fine.
Oh, you're back to normal now, Cabby.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, bugger.
So whatever you did, it's worked.
I unplugged the mic and plugged it back in again.
Not the old classic. Switch it on and switch it off.
Now you're going to tell us I sound like Barry White. Baby.
Can you hear me, Cabby?
I can.
Right, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I did get a message up saying internet connection is unstable. Bloody BT.
It was a do you know, It was just disappointing with Ronaldo when he said he's lashing out. I mean, there wasn't a shadow of a doubt that was a red card. You can't argue with that. It was just one of those where you've hit red line. He's just red line straight away, and anger and frustrations just took over.
Well, he said he played for the ball.
Well, he played for the balls, aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
Played for the balls, but I mean, it happens, and it's never not going to happen, and it'll happen when we play in a team, and they'll get a player sent off. Forest could have a player sent off next week. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's just football. There's always going to be that hothead in the team. But I was just surprised how poor Aston Villa were. I keep saying to myself, they'll be there in the top 7. I think they were decent. They were a decent side, but they didn't offer Hardies anything, did they? I mean,
it was. There was some comment on the BBC match report, and it was a Villa fan, and somebody had said something about spending 60 million quid on a striker or something like that. And they said, what, so he can stand 80 yards away from the ball and watch them play tippy-tappy football across the 18-yard line. and that was a Villa fan who said that. Yeah.
Well, before the game, I probably must have spoke to 40, 50 Villa fans. Not one of them was confident of a win.
Yeah. He's a quality manager, Unai Emery. I mean, I know you just don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We've been there many times where you've got talent on the pitch, but for some strange reason or other, they're just not performing at all. I mean, the frustrating thing is, I think we could have comfortably beat Villa 11 against 11. I really do.
Okay, so do I.
Yeah,
I really do, and. I said on the live stream, Rom, didn't I? And I says, you're not going to get a newly promoted team with 10 men against a very experienced Premier League side Villa to get a goal back and do something. And of course, they soon shut me up, didn't they?
Yeah.
But it's just the togetherness at this with the Sunderland team at the minute. I mean, I still watch that. Granit Xhaka, when he didn't move, he was super glued to the floor when he headed that, and he hardly even moved his head. He just literally just went bump. He knew exactly what he was doing.
It was a little nod, wasn't it?
It was class. But I'm so pleased for Wilson though. I really am, and he's really beginning to get noticed in the Premier League turn heads, and and we're beginning to probably to look like serious contenders of doing more than just surviving in the Premier League. And I didn't want to get carried away, hence the show name, but there is a long way to go. It's still early days. It's that time of the table where you could lose one, the teams below you win, and we could fall 8 places or something. It's still like that. I'm not counting me chickens yet, but can I ask you lads and everybody in the chat, I mean, is it 5 games have gone now?
Yep. 5 down.
5 games have gone now. Are you any more confident, or even more confident, that Sunderland could stay up this season?
Yeah,
I'm definitely confident, and I think we're going to finish 15th.
Wow, 15th.
I think possibly even higher.
Well, you know what it is? I'm not counting my chickens because I don't have chickens, and I can't count, and I don't eat eggs. So I'm going for a stable 15th, but really, we could do anything from 9th to 15th.
Yeah. My view is I think we'll finish comfortably mid-table, because the one thing, this team is still gelling. They're not fully put together yet.
Oh, we're not, and we've not seen everyone getting that run out, right? Regis Lebris last season, he was notorious for keeping quite a settled side.
Yeah,
but that was the Championship. It's not the Premier League. He didn't have the squad. He didn't have a squad that could actually change from the bench. You can change half of your outfield team now, right? And we've got real options for the first time since oh my God, since forever, we've actually had real options off the bench. You can think, I can bring him on. I can bring him on. I can change the formation. I can change the tempo. I can bring, a speedster like Isidor on or Mayenda on, depending on who's starting. I can bring Mr. Brobby on, and I'm sure once he starts getting off the mark, all of the strikers, all the three strikers, they'll be busting a gut in training, and they'll be busting a gut, and they'll be safe to reach. Yeah, man. Gaffer, you want to get two up front?
Yeah. And the thing is, if you got somebody like Brobby who can hold the ball up, and the likes of either Mayenda or Isidor or what's his name, Mundle, can run onto the ball, because that is what they are really good at, is running past players with the ball. I think the future is bright. I think once this team gels properly, I think the future is quite bright.
And with all the games we've played, you just cannot. We don't look like a newly promoted side that's just come up, because we more than matching teams who we've played so far, which is really, really positive.
Who are all established Premier League clubs as well.
Yeah.
And
But I've got to say as well, from the promoted sides, Leeds are doing well.
Leeds are doing well. Burnley aren't doing too badly.
I mean, Burnley have beaten us, I think they might only have 4 points, but the Leeds are on 6 points, 6 points or 7 points, I'm not sure. But Leeds are doing well, we're doing well. This could be the actual season where the 3 promoted clubs all buck the trend, and 3 of the established order get relegated down to the Championship.
Well, wouldn't that be a refreshing change? And to be honest with you, I think that's what the Premier League needs.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
It's not what the Premier League needs. It's what it wants.
What it wants?
Because I don't know if you know, but they changed the FFP rulings. Sorry, not the FFP rulings. They changed the parachute payment rulings recently. Because Luton came up, spent 25 million, went back down, and are redoing their stadium from the money they made, from the money they got from promotion, and then the 2 seasons of parachute payments, right? Or 3 seasons of parachute payments it was. Now, it's only 2 seasons of parachute payments. It's because they want teams to come up, spend the money, put the fight in, right? And actually stay up. Because I was listening to, I think it might have been Kieran Maguire, who does he does one of these podcasts of football money, and he was saying that the amount of money Sunderland, how much was the playoff game really worth, right? And it's 160 million, right? We've got increased sponsorships, we've got increased turnover, we've got boxes, all of the new sponsorship deals which have come in. The front of shirt sponsor is worth a lot more, right? And it just snowballs and snowballs and snowballs. And that's why it's the richest league in the world. Because if we stay up, is it the gambling sponsorship front of shirt ends this season?
I'm not too sure.
Right? So it's either this season or next season. At the moment, more than 50% of the teams in the Premier League have got a gambling sponsor front of shirt, right? So there's going to be 11 or 12 clubs who are going to have their pick of sponsors, and these sponsors will all be, I definitely want to get into the Premier League now. I definitely want to be on the front of a shirt which is being seen by 1 billion people a week.
Yep. Yeah, there's vast amounts of money involved. It's an interesting one. I think just before the playoff final, I did some digging as to what the value of that one game was, and they estimated about 250 million for one game, and the
it's the biggest game of football.
Yeah,
it's bigger than the Champions League. It's bigger than the World Cup. It's bigger than that World Club Cup.
Yep.
It's definitely the biggest game in football.
And you know, the fact that the board have spent a fair chunk of that money. They haven't spent it all, but they've spent a fair chunk of that money on strengthening the team. And to be honest, you know, they've brought in a virtually brand new team. I know there were seven players pitched up or were on the field on Sunday that were part of the championship team.
Mm-hmm.
But I think of those, only about 3 or 4 were starters.
So the starters from last season was Hume, Rigg, and Isidor.
That's right. Yeah.
Right, because Ballard was out injured. Well, actually, he was back from injury, but obviously trying to get Haley and Alderete out of the way is going to be a big challenge. But then Ballard came on, and Neil came on as well.
Yeah.
You know, and it was good. It was good for Neil to get on. But if you look at it, right, if you're Regis Lebris, Chris Rigg's the future of Sunderland. He's signed a new contract, right? Yeah. You know, many managers, not just in the Premier League, but all over Europe and the world, and they say, like, you know, Brendan Rodgers, he is very forthright. If you're not signing a contract, mate, I'm not even going to pick you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of managers see it the same. If this person has got a contract off on the table, he's not signed it, what is the benefit of me playing you when actually I'm looking at being here? You know, Regis Lebris is probably thinking he's going to stay here until he gets offered the PSG job, Real Madrid, Barcelona. You know, it could happen. You know, anything could happen, right? And he's looking at the long term. And you know, you think that Speakman and Kirill will be saying, right, well, you know, they'll be on a weekly basis. They'll be saying, right, this is exactly where we're tracking, right? This is what our XG is. This is what our predictors' points are. This is what the bookies have got us on the spread betting, and the bookies are very rarely wrong, right?
But they never lose, do they? The bookies never lose, do they?
Well, exactly. So you know, if companies like Betfair, BetDAC, SpreadX, who all do the betting exchanges, right? If they are tracking Sunderland to steal, that means Sunderland are going to steal because they've got millions on it for Sunderland not to go down now, right? And so, you know, if we're tracking at 15, 16, and then Kirill will say, right, well, you know what it is. And I'm sure Speakman and Gasolfi will already have 3 players lined up that they want to get in the January transfer window.
Oh yeah. It's and they'll probably be prepared to spend another 100 mil, something like
Easy.
that. It's the worrying thing for me is think back to Peter Reid's time and Alan Johnson, who wanted to leave to sign for Rangers, but he was still under contract. And Reid just basically said, sign a new contract, otherwise you're playing in the reserves. And he dropped him, and he left him in the reserves. And Johnson went to Rangers and did bog all while he was there. And yet, at Sunderland at the time, we had Johnson on the left, we had Summerby on the right, and they were skinning defences. The defenders didn't know which way to turn.
Got a funny thing here. I'm just looking at here. It's got the Premier League table, but next to every Premier League team, they've got a sentence. It's so funny. We've got Liverpool top of the league, and it says, "Even won the game we didn't play." Arsenal's second. It says, "Day 1134, and we're still second." Tottenham's got their third, and next to their name in the Premier League table it says "New corner routine unlocked." Bournemouth have got Vanderbilt football, cherry down. Palace says, "Lads, it was West Ham," whatever that means. Chelsea have got, "But have you tried being a fisherman?" Sunderland 7th, somehow still 7th. It says. Fulham, it says, call an ambulance, but not for me. Some I get, some I don't. I don't know what some of them mean. Man City says, need to turn Pep off and on again.
Like your
Reboot. Reboot.
Everton, how much stoppage time? Man United's best player is Rob Sanchez. Leeds United, Orison starts, Leeds win. 13th, Newcastle, okay, maybe we need Isaac. 14th, for Brighton, it's what the Van Heck. Forest says in next to their logo, it says, which Wednesday, mate? Burnley, 1 point above relegation. Brentford says, bus stop in Hounslow, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Villa says, even the Browns have won already. West Ham has got next to them, says, paging Neil Warnock. And Wolves have got Illinois football.
Yeah.
Like I say, some I get, some I don't get, but some it just made me chuckle when I read quite some of them. Funny stuff. How we are still 7th. And there's a nice picture as well of Big Davey and Kev. I'll see if I can get this. Well, it's basically it's about the funeral arrangements. Big Davey's funeral service will take place on Monday, September the 29th at Durham Crematorium, starting at 10:30 a.m, followed by a wake at the Honest Lawyer Hotel to celebrate his life. Kevin says, everyone is welcome and feel free to wear what you want. Sunderland colours if you wish. We would just like to thank everybody that has reached out to the family and also shown love and support across social media, including Sunderland AFC and the team at Total Sport. So, yeah. Fantastic there, and I'll post this picture up when I can get it. So yeah, I mean, I'm going with me son. I think Aston is going to be going along as well. I'm just going to get the image up. Some nice pictures of Kev and Big Davey here. If I can find it. There we go. I'll just enlarge that. Quality picture, innit? If you can see it, Wembley Way.
Nothing up yet.
It'll come up, just a bit delayed. But cracking picture of like father like son, I would say.
Yeah. Yep.
There, yeah.
So that's the funeral thingy. Like, I mean, I'm looking forward to meeting the rest of them. It's just a shame it has to be them circumstances. But there we go. I just thought I'd mention that about the funeral and that. Like, so I can imagine, obviously, once the difficult part's over in the service and stuff, I'm pretty sure we can all have a bit of a good giggle, and there'll be loads of stories to be told in the pub or wherever it is afterwards. So, and yeah, it'll be good. It'll be nice to see them. It will be nice to see. And of course, as well, they were supposed to be doing a 50 minutes, 1 minute's applause for Big Davey, but they couldn't because Sunderland nearly scored.
Yeah, mind you, to be fair, Cabby, I think if Davey had been at the game, he would have ignored that and just been screaming because we hit the bar.
Well, I think he was pushing buttons upstairs as if to say,
yeah,
had away and shite, man. Forget this minute of applause crap. We're going to score here, man.
Let's get carried away.
And we nearly did. We nearly did as well. So that was class.
Yeah.
And Malta managed to get your packages and stuff delivered okay, I see, to...
Yeah, actually, Kev sent us a couple of pictures of him wearing it. It looks really good on him.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Oh, I haven't got your shop logo on it. It's just because this is a new computer and I need to get all the...
All right, man. I'll get you a new banner ready for next week.
A new banner?
For you to put on as a graphic.
All right.
I'll get you... I've got a graphic, actually. I was meant to send you it, but I've just been too lazy.
Oh, it's not to worry about. Like I said, this is just a brand new PC and like everything that's just... There's nothing on it and it's like... I've had to like literally start from scratch.
I'll say less lights on a marine aquarium, Stu.
It's like the Blue Oyster Bar in Eve at the minute.
There's no overhead light in there. That's just the PC illuminating cabbie.
I'm going to read some chat messages out. Sorry if I've been... I've not read many out tonight, obviously, while there's sound issues and stuff. We'll start off with David Knight. Don't keep putting yourselves down. I think personally, with the players you have, I think you will finish top half of the table. Ian Brown says, we're back in for Lusimi for about 15 to 20 million. I reckon it's 6 months left on his contract, and I reckon we'll sign another 20 million on a midfielder. That's gone on a bit, hasn't it, that Lusimi? It was he or what, wasn't he, in the whole of that transfer?
You know what it is? He's on the Gasolfi list. That's why.
Right.
Because you know what you need? You actually need 4 strong centre-backs, all first-team players fighting for 2 spots. If you look at your Liverpools, you look at your Real Madrids, they've got 2 players for every position. And it's not just 2 players for centre-back. They've got 4 players for centre-back who they can put in. Obviously, I mean, Van Dijk's, Van Dijk, but, they've got no slot. It's got no issue putting somebody else in his slot. Because Van Dijk, when he got injured last time by Jordan Pickford, he was out for 9 months.
Yeah. That's all it takes is a serious injury. And unfortunately for Sunderland, one of our best defenders is Ballard, but he's
made of glass.
Yeah, he's if he stretches the wrong way, busts something, hamstring, groin, whatever. He's as you say, he's made of glass. He breaks easy, and you do need the backup. I think we've got good backups now. I think last season we would have struggled. We did struggle quite often without Ballard, but now we've got McKaylee, we've got Alderete. There is a little bit more resilience there in the team, but all it takes is 2 crocks and you're down to 1 central defender.
Yeah, exactly.
Just going to catch them on the chat. Scott Weir, he says, sometimes odd players do well with certain clubs. Goes much also who coaches are.
Yeah.
Yes, D Hall's just posted. I will pin that to the top. These funeral arrangements. Cheers, D Hall. Let's get carried away, says Kingfisher. Gary Hoyle, Big Davey will be sorely missed. Love the Atkinson family. I don't know. I'll put a video thingy. I don't know if you've seen it, Malta. The best of Big Davey on the MACKEM CABBIE show. I'll put like a.
I've not seen it. I do need to catch up. I think all Lass has been watching it.
It's honestly, it's just side splitting. He's just like I was saying to you, Rob. He's like a David. He's like a
David Bellamy or what's the
Scottish comedian.
Brian Blessed was another one.
Yeah.
Oh man, Billy Connolly.
He's like Billy Connolly. He doesn't tell jokes. He just has to speak, and just talk about his events on that day or whatever, and you just laugh at him the way he goes on.
Yeah,
it's so funny. D Hall says, as Kevin was keen to stress, his dad wouldn't want people to be miserable. No, absolutely not. Stephen says we could finish higher than expected due to 9 Premier League teams competing in Europe this season. God bless Davey, says Janet. And that is a good point, Stephen. I know we keep going on about like the AFCON coming up and all that, but there's no doubt about it that it definitely impacts Premier League sides when they're playing in Europe.
Because you've got 9 Premier League teams have all got 8 games in the European Leagues Conference or the Champions League or the Europa. What do you call it? On the eye. And then a lot of those teams in the Premier League are going to be expected to get to the quarterfinal and the semi-final. I mean, if you look at, we've got 6 teams in the Champions League. 1 got in through the back door, Newcastle, right? Spurs got in because
they did.
Pardon?
It's true.
It is true. They got in through the back door. They got in through the back door only because of Man City winning the Champions League a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah.
That's how we got that extra space, right? Not through their own coefficient. So they got in through the back door, right? Now, if you look, right, Liverpool, they'll be looking to win it, right? And Man City will be looking to win it. And Chelsea will be looking to win it. And Arsenal will be looking to get to the quarters, right? Newcastle, they'll be looking to qualify out of the group. And Spurs will be looking to qualify out of the group. If they qualify out of the group, that's another 2 games. So that's 10 games, right? And that's going to be, hard slog games, right? And some of them are going to meet each other in those, qualifying or quarterfinals, right? And we want to be playing them in between those games. So they're like, right, well, we've got Real Madrid on Wednesday and we've got Sunderland in between and then Real Madrid away on Tuesday. We'll say, well, Sunderland, let's put the kids out, man. It's only Sunderland. Yes, do that. Put the kids out because make Real Madrid your priority. And and I hope that happens with all the teams. It's going to be a bit of a ball like Sunday games. Hate Sunday games, by the way. 3 o'clock on a Saturday, to stick to that, right? It's like Sunday, it's like you forget what day it is because the match should be on Saturday, And at 2 o'clock was a weird time. I just don't like Sunday games. That's all.
No, I'm exactly the same. I says to Rob, I says when you win, and I says you've got the whole weekend to properly relax and enjoy your Saturday night, but you've got work the next day, and it's like it's not quite the same. It's like Saturday night, get in. I'm off tomorrow. I'm off work and all that. Saturday is made for football. Do you know what I mean?
Totally agree.
Not 5 o'clock kickoffs, not 12 o'clock kickoffs. 3 o'clock. That's why I've been brought up. I mean, back in the days with Grandstand and Dickie Davis on ITV and all that, the only televised games you got on a Sunday was an FA Cup match. That was it.
Yeah.
With many talks.
Shoot on ITV.
Yeah.
That's going back a few years, lads.
Should we talk about Forest game? Ange Ball?
Yeah, I've already seen a lot of Sunderland fans getting a bit cocky saying, we'll wipe the floor with these. It's like, well, you cannot say that against any team. But look, the way Sunderland are playing at the minute, and there was I don't know which pundit said it. I can't remember who it was, but somebody said along the lines, to be fair, Sunderland have had a really, they've had an easy start to the Premier League, and I'm thinking like, are you nuts to say Sunderland have had an easy start to the Premier League? There's no such thing as having an easy start to the Premier League. I don't know why they come up with such trailer trash. I really didn't like. We haven't had an easy start to the Premier League. Far from it. It doesn't matter which team you play in this league. There's no such thing as you've got an easy game.
So Forest are away to Betis on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Right.
I'll be interested to see what that result is because we did all right against Real. I know we got beat, but we did all right against them.
Yeah. No, we did do all right against them. But, so their players, right? I mean, it's not that far going to Real Betis. It's not like they're away to blinking Kairat Almaty or something in Kazakhstan. It would have been nicer before our game. But they've got an away game in Europe, right? And if you look, historically, regardless of who it is, after an away game in Europe, when the players come back in the Premier League, they just don't perform. It's like if you look at results, you look at betting patterns, right? And it happens to the best of the best. It happens to prime Liverpool's. It happened to prime Man City. It used to happen to Man United all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they get tonked in at Betis, and then the players are like just shattered when they come to play up on Saturday.
Yeah, the other thing to consider for those teams that are involved in Europe is recovery time. I mean, we were saying yesterday when we CABBIE about Man City, 66 hours between the European Champions League game and playing one of their main rivals in the Premier League. 66 hours between games. That's absolutely ridiculous. Even if you've got a big squad, you're not going to rotate your whole team, are you?
No. You can't. I mean, it's like who was it? Was it Man City or was it Arsenal who were complaining about it?
Man City Pep's always had a whinge about too many games, but fancy that. You're back increasing. What was one team qualifies for the Champions League, which is a knockout tournament, and you make it into a 39-team league or something like that and play 40 games. Yeah, money speaks, doesn't it? But yeah, it's good, very good point from Matt Bullman, who has joined in the chat. Liverpool fan, yeah.
Yeah, welcome along.
Welcome, Matt. And Matt's made a very good point. We do seem to have a decent depth to the team now, whereas last season, if we were fishing around for players, but we do have some good backup players. And like you said earlier on, Malta, the fact that we can pull off the bench players that are largely internationals that are sitting on the bench.
Quick prediction for Saturday?
I think I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
CABBIE?
Well, depending if we have 11 players still on the pitch.
Oh, we'll have one.
I was counting on 10.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a draw as well. I don't think it's an easy place to go, the City ground. It's got a sort of Burnley feel to it. I can grind you down.
It's a tight ground,
Yeah.
The Muller can tie and everything. But I'm going to book the trend, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 Sunderland win.
You're going for a 2-1 Sunderland win. I wouldn't be complaining with a point, mind. But
no, I think we're going to pick up our first away win of the season on Saturday.
Big shout. I mean, of course, I hope we do win. Gary Hoyle says 2-1. Kingfisher says 2-1. No, it's... Let's just go for it. But we have a silly o'clock kickoff time, I believe. Saturday's at 5 o'clock.
5:45.
Must be on the telly then.
There it is.
On Sky. We're only on Sky. Dougie says 2-0, the moderator. D Hall says 1-0. But yeah, we're only on Sky 4 times this season, so I prefer it when we're not on Sky so far.
They've not announced. I mean, the MACKEM is not going to be 3 o'clock on the Saturday, the 13th.
I'll be 12:30 kickoff.
Yeah. It'll definitely be pulled ahead.
Place will get involved and say, "Oh no, we can't co-op."
Steve Taylor says Isidor and Ballard will win 2-1. Scott Wahey says 1-1. Colin Major says 1-0.
Yeah. Gary Hoyle, I am reasonably confident. The team. I thought we might struggle to get a little bit of momentum going, but we haven't. That win against West Ham, the win against Brentford, it's just built the momentum up. And in football, momentum's a miraculous thing. I think if you're good. But like you think about last season, we got the 5 games off the belt that we won, first 5 games of the season.
We did.
Then we screwed up against Plymouth. And then we started, we won some more games. Borough have had a cracking start of the season this year.
Oh, yeah, they have.
5 wins and a draw.
As we all know, the Championship is, even Sheffield United could still end up getting promoted top 2. That's how crazy the Championship League is. It's
which division was that from, though, Cabbie? The way they're playing at the moment, they'll look hopeless.
You remember, Forest were bottom after 9 games the season they got promoted.
Yep, I know.
Look at Leicester City when they won the league.
Yeah, the season before they were you know, they avoided relegation on the last game of the season.
Mm.
Well, I'll end the show now. It's 9 o'clock. I'm kind of disappointed I don't sound like a chipmunk now.
Yeah. We can get you some software for that, can we?
Yeah.
You just couldn't be seen. But do you know what? I'd probably get hundreds of people in the show watching it. Oh, dear me. What you doing tonight, lads? You doing much?
No. I've had a hard day looking for houses, so I've been on Tinterweb since about 4 o'clock this morning.
Cheers, oh yeah, I know it's been a nightmare for you, Rob, hasn't it? Michael Atkinson's that 1-1 draw with 10 men from about 30 minutes fills me with more confidence than our 2 home wins that we're going to be okay this season.
Yeah,
I'm going to watch the extended highlights because I've not actually watched any of the highlights. Cheers,
Kingfisher.
I'm going to watch the extended highlights, and then I'm going to watch match of the day.
Yeah. I always I like to see what the analysis do say. What were you going to say, Rob?
Expand on Michael Atkinson's point there that the 1-1 draw with 10 men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. And what this is, it reminds me of was our time under Roy Keane, where we scored so many goals in the last 5 minutes of added time to nick points and win games. We just didn't say, game's over, heads down. They just fought all the way through. And Sunday was just that, that it was till the end, literally till the end. They were trying, they knew there was a chance and they just played for it, and good on them. So yeah, good point, Michael.
Absolutely, yeah. Great show again. Night, says Gary. Take care, says Scott. Great show, says Dougie. Malta, do you want to follow? Do you want to have a little plug of your shop?
Yeah, I didn't get a ticket for Forest, so I won't be going.
All right.
Didn't have enough points. But everybody, if you can follow the MACKEM shop on Facebook and Instagram, facebook.com/MACKEM shop, instagram.com/MACKEM shop. And the website is mackem.shop. And if you sign up for the mailing list, you'll get free UK delivery. And we've got a few new products just went up on Friday. And then we've got 3 new polo shirts going up tomorrow.
Fantastic. So get on the case with some great products. I've been rude, Rob, to you as well. I mean, I forgot to say, how's Bounty doing tonight?
He was fine. He was lying under the desk, but he's disappeared. In fact, he's just... Hang on. This is going to be interesting. The door.
There's some good products on Rob's on Malta's on the MACKEM shop. Like, I need to get a good dive into it myself and have a look.
He's bogged off now. So.
Oh, for God's sake, that's just not good. Giving him a plug and he's not even here. Right, so I will end the stream there. Thank you very much, Malta. I do appreciate your time, and the same for you as well, Rob.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Cheers.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay.
Cheers, Cabby.
No problem, and have a great Monday night, whatever your plans are.
Yeah. All right. Bye.